Hey troops, Roxee here and welcome to Roxee Plays Games. Roxee Plays Games. Welcome to a brand new game on the channel. We are playing Nightingale. Came out a few days ago. I've been holding off playing because I did watch a stream and the guy was having awful troubles logging in and it kept disconnecting, so I thought I'll give it a few days just to settle down, let the servers sort themselves out. The mad rush of people that are coming on leaving, and here we are. So before I get into today's video, I want to do my usual thank you. So thank you for everyone who's liked my previous videos, and thank you for everyone who has subscribed to the channel. My recent subscribers was just scrolling along the bottom there, which you may have noticed. Right, so without further ado, let's get into today's video. Just as a little thing for you to have a little giggle at, this is my third attempt at recording this video. First time I recorded, I didn't realise my microphone was muted, and the second time, the reason why it was muted is because I was coughing. And the second one that I recorded, I went to get a drink because my throat was getting really dry, and so I paused recording. As I came back, carried on playing, didn't realise that I hadn't unrecorded, and I played for about 45 minutes without actually pressing the pause button. Let's hope this one goes correct. Third time lucky, as they say.
Before time itself, the realms have existed. Born of curiosity, we opened the first gateway to our endless Faewilds. The Fae have long since aided man in harnessing that which we live and breathe. Magic. Tolerance was known until your grasp extended reach. Greed, in the face of power, saw your world caught in ruin. And out flowed the Pale, swallowing all in its path. Some fled its ever-spreading tongue, seeking refuge in Nightingale, only to be severed from assistance as the pathway between realms collapsed. But perhaps not all is lost. For Nightingale still stands, pushing forward towards progress and enlightenment, humanity's final beacon. Your path thither is winding and full of terror's nascent Realmwalker. Wilt thou succumb to Fae lands beyond thy wit? Or wilt thou endure, find the way homeward and rebuild anew?
Interesting. Right, so Nightingale, it's a building survival crafty game. So another one to add to my channel alongside Faewild and Enshrouded. And what's the mask one that I was playing as well? And that's on my channel when I was doing a demo. So yeah, Soul Mask, that was the one. It's another one of those, slightly different in the way that it works. The maps are slightly different, which we will discover as we go along. But yeah, seems like a really interesting game.
How now, fleshling? Whither wander you, lost in our Faewild? Show haste, human. Quickly, before those bound fiends sniff out your despair.
Right, let's talk to Pluck.
Shadows abound, yet like a fire's final embers, you refuse to be snuffed out. I come with an offer to guide you to a safer realm, and rebuke death, unlike so many of your kin. Take these bloodstained cards, play them, and let amiable bond be drawn between Fae and Fleshling. Give me your hands, that we may be friends, and I shall restore amends.
Omicid in Kunel Omme. Don't know what that means.
Hurry yonder, toward portal and apparatus, so you, bare child of Earth, might abscond this nightmare. Travel to the forest byway swiftly. Across the divide, a greater gift awaits. Partnerships with we Fae afford many wonders yet unseen.
Right, so, like I was saying, where this is slightly different from a lot of crafting survival builder games out there, is you don't have one map that you kind of go and explore and uncover, and you know, you kind of, the further away you go from where you started, the more difficult it gets. This one has different maps. Different maps are different types of biomes, so different like forest and desert and all that sort of stuff. And each one has its own difficulties and challenges and pros and cons that you can go and visit. The way you go to them is through one of these portals, a little bit like Stargate, isn't it? But the way you unlock these is with what they call realm cards. So we're going to different realms, that's the different maps or different areas if you want to call it that. And to open it you need a biome card. So like I say, this one is a forest, you got deserts and all other different types of biomes. You also need a major card to kind of link them together. So the biome one gives us a little bit of a description here. The first discovered realm was a lush forest, and then alongside that we have a major card, and for this we have what's called a byway card. It gives you another description. The first discovered realm was a lush forest. Oh no, that's the thingy. The byway card, place card to seek a small transient realm. So this is kind of like a stepping stone basically. It'll have everything that all of the forest biomes will have, but just on a smaller scale. Right, now I will tell you, there's a little bit of a spoiler, I discovered something by standing around. My advice, don't stand around once you click R or press the button here. And the reason being, if you do stand around...
Fly, Realmwalker. The fiends have caught your despairing stench.
These things come for you and start attacking you. Didn't realise that was going to happen, and they nearly killed me, so yeah, just be aware of that one if you're going to hang around for any length of time. So yeah, to travel from one realm to another, there is a loading screen, and the reason for that is, well, apart from obvious reasons, each realm is actually on a different server, so you're not playing on one server and loading into another area. You're actually loading onto a different server, so each realm has its own server. Didn't realise that until I was watching a video and someone explained it on there. So they can take a little while to load in. Obviously it depends on how busy that server is and what your internet connection and computer speed and all that sort of stuff is. But let's talk to Pluck.
Count thyself among the fortunate few who manage to flee the Pale's noxious proliferation. Nightingale still stands, but Earth teeters on the brink, and these wilds are far from hospitable. Sequestered so and struck by woe begs the question, wilt thou be a survivor? The gift I promised should aid thy cause. A hermetic guidebook and pocket watch, purloined off the corpse of a Realmwalker. Keep these like close companions. With the man-made network sundered, entrust me to find the trail forward through these byway realms. In the interim, I hear your stomach snarling. Take reprieve from misery and gorge yourself with a feast fit for a fleshling. Preserve yourself, and I shall return anon. Oh, under this mask, you wonder. I am Puck. Robin to some, Oberon's merry wanderer of the night. The last furtive fae to grace your kind.
Right, before I click to come off this and he disappears, what this realm is basically teaching us how to gather food, gather some basic resources, make a cooking stand, and cook some food. Basically so this is showing us how we need to eat, and basically this little icon down here is telling us that we're hungry. The red bar is our health bar, the blue is our stamina, or our tiredness, rest I think it's called, and then the green one underneath here at the bottom is our food level. As the food level drops and it gets to the point where we're hungry, at the moment it's showing full, but it will drop down in a second once we click off this. Once it drops down to a certain level, it means that we're hungry. When we're hungry, we then start losing health, and we lose health, and then we will eventually die. So we need to eat before we die, preferably keeping our hunger levels up so we don't get hungry and then we don't lose health at any point. I did spend probably 10 minutes here on the recording that I didn't record, if that makes sense. I'm going to cut that down very quickly, and I'll explain what in a minute. Right, so we need to acquire raw berries. That's these things here. Press E to collect. You can hold small items like food and torches in your offhand. We've basically got 11 toolbar slots, 1 to 10, and then Q. 1 to 5 is your main hand, so your weapons and your tools, and 6 to 10 is your offhand, so that's your food and things like torches. We press number 6, and then we press F to use our offhand. And there we go. We eat some berries. That gets rid of a little bit of food. It also gives us a food buff, as we can see down here. Stamina, maximum stamina 28.8. Hunger mitigation 5, so it's given us 5 hunger. We're on 29 now. I think it's when it gets down to 25, that's when we start being hungry, and it's going to last 300 seconds, as we can see down here, or 5 minutes. Attribute multipliers, maximum stamina 15%, and health regen, I'm guessing that's per minute, 20% per minute or something like that, I'm not quite sure. We do have a backpack here, so we can equip that, and that's going to give us extra storage, or weight basically, extra 25 weight that we can carry. We now need to acquire rocks, sticks and more berries. So sticks are all over the floor, we can just spam our E button. There we go, we've already got enough sticks. We need to gather another 5 berries. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Might grab that one there. I will be coming back to get more berries in a second, but we're going to head down to this beach down here to grab some stones. Or rocks, sorry. So these are your rocks, and these ones here that got the red pickaxe symbol, we don't have a pickaxe at the moment. They will give us stone blocks, but we want these rocks here. That's given us 4, and this one over here should give us another 4. There we go. Now we can build a campfire. It's a cooking station, didn't I? So it's actually a campfire, so we need to press B. And then crafting basics. At the moment, this will show a load of crafting schematics, but at the moment it's only got the 1. So we're going to put down a campfire. Press B. Tells you it's got augmentation. Tells you what you need. It's got augmentation slots that we can add to it later on. It tells us the valid augmentations we can put on and the traits that are emitted. And basically this is going to give us warmth and well lit. Let's place this down. It does put a blueprint So we can place that down. We can place multiple ones down if we want, so we could press 2 if we wanted. And then all we need to do is press E to add resources. Structures like campfires can be used to cook, refine and craft items. Workbenches and other stations in Nightingale have multiple interaction points. Interact with the fire pit area of the campfire to manage the fuel of a flame. Igniting the campfire, interact with the cooking pot of the campfire to begin cooking. I've played some games like this before where you've got 2 areas that you interact with. Select your recipe and ingredients and press craft to cook. So I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So bottom bit, you've got 2 light white dots. Let me go into first person. You've got these 2 white dots here, one there and one there. The bottom one is for your fuel. Press E, and then you can either drag it and drop it, or you can hold the shift button down, drag it and drop it, and when you drop it with the shift held down, then you can let go of the shift. You can then decide how much you want to put in. I'm just going to leave it all in for now. Press confirm, and then press ignite. Close that down, and then we can come up to the top bit, press E, and this is where we craft our items. So roasted berries is the only schematic we've got at the moment, so we're going to click on that. And there's 2 things you can do here. You can either drag and drop, no, actually you can't drag and drop. You can either click here, or you can just press F, or click this autofill button. That's what I generally do. I normally just press F. It'll put all of the resources. If there's multiple resources that can go in, and I'll show you that later on when we start getting some meat and stuff, then you might want to choose what you're actually doing. Once you've done that, down here will tell you how many you can build, or craft, sorry. We can only make 1 out of 1 because we need 5 and we've only got 6. So then we can click craft. That will then do a little timer on there. It also tells you down here how long it's going to take to craft. Press escape and we've got that on our toolbar. Now the difference between uncooked and cooked, you can see the differences here. This one is only going to give us stamina, hunger mitigation, and then it's got the maximum stamina and health regen multipliers. This one, however, will give us maximum health and stamina. It gives us less stamina than raw, however it does give us health on top. I don't know if we can have both of them at the same time. Let's have a little look. Let's press number 6 and F. So that's the raw one, or raw, yeah, or fresh. And then if we press number 7 and then press F, we can have both. So we can actually massively increase our health and stamina. Didn't know we could do that. Actually didn't know we could do that. Brilliant. Have I got enough resources to make 2 of them? No, I don't. Right, hello Puck.
You've avoided embarrassment by staving off starvation. From the lingering scent, your meal was no summer court banquet, but at least you persist. We must carry forth whilst this byway is aligned with another, one which should get us closer to necessities we'll both require. The portal stands nearby. Delay not, for the withering sands await.
Right, so we're going to a desert biome next. However, what I'm going to do before I head over there, which is only there, something I did discover is in the next biome, it's quite limited on resources. This is a desert. I struggled to find... Oh, sorry, I've got hiccups. I struggled to find food. So a little tip, before you leave, if we press M, this is the area that we're in. It's a big old map. However, because we're in a tutorial, we actually can't get past this area here. So we've only got this small island. So it isn't as big as you would think it is. We've got this small area. However, all around this little area, this little island, is plenty of berries. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run around, gather a load of berries. I'm also going to gather some sticks and stones, and I'm going to cook everything up that I can and take them with me, and that's obviously going to help me survive. There's no point in me trying to kill deer because I've got no knife to skin them with. So I'm going to do that and I will be right back. hopefully I'll remember to unpause. This is where I messed up. I didn't press the pause or the unpause button. Right, I'll be right back, guys. Sorry, I just wanted to quickly bring you back just on this spot here where we are. Right here, if I come back out, is a whole patch. I just gathered some that was here, but there's a whole patch of berries that you want to grab hold of. They're definitely going to help out. We're going to cook all of these up. We'll keep a couple actually, because we can. I didn't realise we could have both of these running at the same time, which is actually really handy. Massively increase our stamina doing that. Right, back in a sec. Right, I think I've got most of the berries that I could find, so I'm going to add you, and I'm going to craft. I don't know why I did that actually. That was kind of a waste. Right, we can make. Let's autofill. We can make 8. I'm actually going to make 6 and leave some fresh berries behind. In fact, I'm not going to make you one there. I'm going to make you on this one because this has already got. No, it hasn't. Mine, it hasn't got any fuel. Right, let's shift and drop. Put that down to 2 minutes. Confirm. Ignite. Close. And up to the crafting pot. The crafting pot. F. And then again, we're going to make 6. Craft. They only take 5 seconds each. If they took longer, I would have split them, but there's no point. The length of time that is actually going to take. What's my weight at the moment? 49. Right, let's grab a few more stones. And the reason why I am gathering some more resources is because in the next biome, like I said, it's going to be a little bit more restricted on what's available to us. Because we are going to a desert. There is stuff around, but just not as abundant as it is here. Right, can I, actually thinking about it, can I, let's craft, grit, expose, warm, well, I don't know how we can destroy anything. That doesn't seem to be an option. We might just have to smash it up. However, let's collect those items. So we've got 6. Let me just make another one. So that's 5 and 7 then we'll have. Yeah, cool. Right, let's go. Gonna go through the portal now. There's enough time wasted in this area. So same again, we're going to put our cards in. This time we're going to a desert. Gives us a little bit of information about the desert there. And then another byway card, and let's open the portal. Now this time there's no baddies that come for us, so we can just run straight through. Right, let's get into the shade. That's my first little bit of advice. You can kind of run away from him and he'll respawn. Oh, yeah, he'll respawn to where you are. At some point. There he is. Right, let's speak with Puck.
Runs through my being as blood runs through yours. Yet I've seen that dew men call sweat flow like rivers in our deserts. This heat devours spirit and life alike. Howbeit, enduring the elements is part of the Realmwalker's folly. Pleasure sought through vanquishing hostility. Whether this pleases or not, without shelter and the means to defend it, you'll not last long. Best to test your nesting prowess and avoid exhaustion, while I scour for the next byway. Right,
it did just pop up there. Press B. we need to make a tent this time, so it needs sticks and plant fibres. Like I say, they are about, but just not as abundant as the last biome, so bringing it along with us will help out a little bit. Let's eat a bit of food. Right, that's that built. Press number 8 as well. Right, that's me eating some food, so my stamina and health is up a little bit. We need to now put down a bedroll, sleeping bag, add resources. If your rest drops too low, you will begin losing maximum stamina and will succumb if it reaches 0. Rest buffs increase as the comfort level of your bed increases. Amenities such as light, heat and furniture increases the comfort level. High comfort levels add the varying levels of bonuses to your health and stamina regen rate. Resting requires a minimum comfort level. Building the bedroll under a shelter meets that minimum requirement. And all we need to do is press E. At night time it will give us the option of short rest and long rest. Right, we can now make some tools. It's telling us we need to make an axe, a pick, a knife, a sickle and a torch. All of those are going to be going on our tool bar slots 1 to 5. We press C to craft. It'll also put them in there as well, so if we go for axe and then craft, it puts it there. Pick, craft, puts it there. Sickle, knife. The torch, however, will go onto the 6 to 0 area. There we go. Basic resources can be found and harvested in the realms. These resources can be used to craft items or be refined into better resources using refinement stations. By using tools, you can harvest better resources with special qualities from the realm, craft higher level tools to harvest from higher level resource nodes. Each tool also has a certain damage type. Creatures have varying weaknesses and resistances to damage types. So, in a nutshell, the axe is slashing, pickaxe is piercing, sickle is slashing, and knife is piercing. And we can also see the amount of melee damage and critical damage that it does, and also increases strength, stamina, efficiency, durability. It has a durability and a stamina cost. I'm just going to swap these two around, so that one does more damage than that one. Cool. Right, what do we need to do now? Return to Puck. Puck? Where are you? Oh, sneak up behind me like that.
It slipped my skull that Earth's great citadels resulted from decades of toil. Still, I expected more than that lowly truss of sticks and the haphazard cudgel you now hold. You'll need better woodworking skills than that when we reach our destination proper. It affords the perfect setting for... well, we shan't ruin the surprise. Let us depart, and speak of your ill-favored constructs no more. One final byway of muck and mire, then this path of beginnings shall fork unbounded into whatever endings you seek.
Excellent. Right, I know where we're heading, but before we head to where we're heading, I'm actually going to have another little bit of a rest. I am going to press number 8, have another little bit of food, just to top it up, so I'm not getting too hungry, because that one only gives me 5 hunger mitigation, whereas this one is giving me 10. Although it's costing more berries, but then it's also giving me maximum amount of health as well, which the raw berries don't give. But these things are friendly, don't need to worry about them. It is hot. We have got a debuff. need to try and get into some shelter. There's a little bit of shelter, let's bring that down quickly. And then we're going to head over this way. I'm going to grab these things here. A couple more here, I'll grab them. Now something I've noticed as well is the 2 times that I have played prior to this one I've been recording and not obviously messed up, is each time it's been different. Like it's the same but slightly different where things are, which I think is really cool. You're not doing the same thing over and over. These things here are like, I think they're doing mining of some sort, because they kind of crush the rock and break them up. And then you have these here sandstone blocks. I'm not going to pick them up because they are quite heavy. And I want to focus more on grabbing what I need. We need to go to that portal there, but I'm going to run over here. And the reason being is well, for those of you that know, when I'm playing these games, I like to explore and discover stuff. And I did discover that here, there's this thing, whatever it is, a release hope echo. I'll let you have a read of that. You can pause and then have a quick read. And then in here was a chest. Actually, it was there. Aha! It's here this time. Right, so we got a healing potion. 2 of them, that's handy. It heals for 100 health. We only have 95, so that's a bonus. We got a slight restful potion. I've not seen one of these. Stamina 50. Wow, okay, that's good. And then Tempest Apogeian. Play this card to bring perpetual storms or endless night, increasing the potency of your magic. To stroke the inky image of this card sends a jolt like lightning through the body. It's whispers of a darkened sky, bludgeoning with as much magic. Okay, that's different. Well, everything's different in this game for me. Right, let's head over here. Have more sticks on the way. It won't do any harm. And then we need to put our cards in here. And we've got a swamp card. So, boots sinking into muck, an image known by all Realmwalkers. And then another byway card, and then let's open portal. We are wet. The debuff wet is going to reduce our stamina rating, but we do dry back out again. Got another one of these echoes things. Quick read of that. And then let's go through here. I don't know if there's anything anywhere else. I didn't really look. I just went to that one place that we've just been to and through here. Right. So this is the last kind of tutorial realm, doing the basic stuff that we need to do.
If not for Astaroth's decree, this trek would have been as easy as peach pie. We Fae are forbidden from consorting with your kind. And while my amity is yours, it behooves us both to move with caution. But enough prattle. The bound guard Fae archways that align with temporal realms. As they're already acquainted with your despair, those fiends will emerge when you try to leave this final byway.
So, when we try to leave, those fiends that we've seen at the very beginning when we was leaving will appear. Yes.
While I know man's impulse is to flee, without pluck, you're sure to expire. Prepare yourself, Realmwalker. Once this fen is within our wake, a fine morsel of knowledge I shall bequeath. Ahead lie relics of humanity's future.
Right, so we need to acquire bones and hides, so we need, and 3 of each, so we just need to kill stuff. And what I've discovered is the pick and the axe do very similar damage, 35 and 30 was it? Yes, 35 and 30. And the things that we are going to kill just require 2 hits. If you decide to use the knife, which I thought would have been the better one, you will need to hit them potentially 3 times. Right, my weight is getting quite heavy. We don't really need to pick up too much stuff here. We're gonna kill this thing. It's like a kangaroo, but a nasty kangaroo. Wallop, 2 wallops, and then equip our knife. Stab, stab, stab. Keep stabbing until it disappears like that, and then hold the E button down, and you will also loot all of that stuff. Holding E down unfortunately doesn't auto collect like stuff on the ground. You have to spam the E button or have some sort of macro if that's what you choose. But there's another thing there, and press number 1. Go and get this dude. Looks like he's running around killing other stuff. Oh look, these rat things, whatever they are. Oh god. Right, so number 4. Stab, stab, stab. Hold E. Wonderful. Right, we need another. Why is it playing that music? Oh, there's another one in there. Just seen it moving through the trees. There you are. Wallop. Wallop. Again, number 4. Stab, stab, stab. Hold E. Right, craft a makeshift capelet. C. Capelet. If you hit notes, it gives you a bit more information. If you hit track as well, it will show you what things you'll need. So you need 3 hide and 10 fibre to craft it. That's handy if you're out and about and you need to know what you're grabbing. Right, and then let's equip that. That's going to replace the jacket. So equip, and then what we can do, if you look down here, this is our dust or our essence, and we require that for various different things. But what we can do is if we right click and extract, we don't need this anymore, so extract. Everything can be extracted, absolutely everything we can extract. I don't know, let's do half of them. And then, let's do half of them. It all goes down here, so we've got 77, 78 even. What's the difference between them? Sticks and sticks. They're both the same, aren't they? Why aren't they? I don't know. Right, acquire healing salve, acquire roasted meat. Right, so what we need to do is we need to do a bit more crafting, but before I do that, where am I? Oh, let's go through that, equip that, and wallop, wallop. Let's jump in here, because there are some bits and pieces that we can grab from here, and I'm not going to grab it all. This is tin, or tin ore. There'll be plenty of tin when we get to our main realm. There'll be plenty of that around in the mountains and stuff, so I don't want to overburden myself. This stuff I will grab. This is bound bristle, and this will give us 10% health and stamina. But what I will grab is the ingots, because they are already ingots, so that will save us a bit of time. There's another one here. We've also got some blueberries down here. So I'm going to run around this tower, grab those bits. Like I said, I'm going to leave the tins of ore. Ooh, what's this here? Another echo thing. Have a quick read of that, ladies and gents. We're going to carry on. We're going to leave that ore. Again, every time I've been here, it's been different. The chests seem to be... No, matter of fact, no, they are. .433 rifle cartridge. Never seen that before. Bulwarks workshop card. Play this card to craft durable tools that enhance your blockage ability but increase stamina cost. Okay. Let's grab all of them. Right, so yeah, every time well, I say every time, I've only played twice before, but it's been different. Nothing there. So yeah, it's worthwhile obviously having a run around, see what you can find. Doesn't actually tell you to do that in the or Pluck doesn't tell you to do that. Got another chest here. Thinned veil card. Place card to move more quickly, leap safely to great heights, and use stamina more efficiently. I don't actually know what we do with these cards, by the way, because when I go on, oh, it's not even there. Is it there? Ah, there. Yeah, I don't know what we actually. This says exit. So yeah, I don't know what we actually do with them or how we use them yet. I'm sure I will discover at some point in the future. Right, if I'm right, this is going to give us an umbrella. There we go. And healing salve. We're going to require this healing salve, potentially. But I'm going to plonk you in that slot there. I'm actually going to take that off and replace you with the umbrella. We only need to torch at night time. But the umbrella, it's a multi-purposing. One, it will protect us from the rain, so we're not going to get wet and then slow our stamina down. And two, we can actually use it to float to safety. Now, there is ingots here. I've tried twice before and I've not been able to get across. And I failed again. Yeah. That was another failure. Right, I'm going to run over to that one there. I'm going to do the same over there. And then once I get there... Oh god, I need to eat some food. Number 8. F. Number 7. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to head over there. I'm going to do the same there. And then when I'm done, I'm actually going to put up a tent and a... cooking station, crafting station, campfire, isn't it? Yeah, a campfire. Yeah, I'm going to cook up everything that we need to cook up to complete the next part of the quest, which is healing salve, or yeah, we got one out of the 3, and roasted meat. I'll be right back. Right, so I've looted that one tower. We are going to not press that button, we want this one. We're going to put down a tent. We're going to put down a bedroll. And we're going to put down a campfire. And then I'm going to build all of them. There we go. Come inside. And then let me just put that away. Press H. Let's add some fuel. Plunk you in ignite. And then go to cooking pot. We need to make meat. Again, we can have a click and it'll show you all of the different ones we can make. Let's do this one here first. Maximum amount of craft. I'm actually going to build a second campfire just so I can speed this process up a little bit. 5th drag. And then what we could do in this one is we can do the healing salve. So autofill, maximum amount of them, and craft. Once that can be done, come back to this one, collect, craft, meat, autofill. Can make 13 of them, nice, craft. Right, so I'm going to wait until all of this food and bits and pieces has cooked, and I'll be back again. Right, so we've got some meat cooked, and let me plonk. Actually, 36, 33. Okay, so this is giving us 33 health, 16 stamina, 36, 15. So this one is actually a little bit better. So I'm going to eat this because, as well as that, it's also giving us 20 hunger mitigation. So I'm going to eat both of them. Consume, consume. And I want to do a little experiment. Can I have this as well? Yes, I can. And can I have this as well? Yeah, oh look at that, so we can have 3 lots of food. I don't know if we can have any more. I don't really want to eat this one because it'll probably, because it is roasted meat, it's not like anything different. We've also got this healing potion that I can drag down to this slot here. That's on the Q. I just need to be careful I don't actually hit the Q button because that's right next to W. But that is us done. We can have a little rest. Get that up. Our food is good, our health is good, our rest is good. Let's head to the portal. Probably put my umbrella away now, can't I? Don't really need that out right now. And I know what's coming now. Oh, got another one of these things here. Let's grab that. You can have a quick read. And we'll press escape. And we are going to, item repair. So we need to, there's 2 ways of repairing items. You can either right click and click repair. It'll do that one item, or you can click the repair all button here and everything that you own will be repaired. So we'll do that. Obviously if you've got loads of broken stuff that you don't really care about, then there's no point in hitting the repair all, because it does use up dust. Whoa, 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 what are you doing, sausage? That wasn't very called for now, was it? Right, let's talk to Puck.
You've stolen life to preserve your own. A necessity, lest it become a vice. One imbibed by men like dandelion wine. Now, I've led you about around, through bog, through bush, through brake, through briar, and forthwith a temporal realm of abeyance awaits, and so too, Nightingale. First you must oblige your inner essence, and choose the landscape that beckons. Ah, no need for words, only thought.
Right, so we've got 3 biomes that we can travel to. Desert, I'm not too keen on right this second. Swamp is okay, but again, I'm not overly keen with the whole getting wet and disease implications, so we're going to go for forest. I think this is probably what everyone chooses.
The mystery of the
That's
whole.
what we're going for as well.
Play your cards, but beware. The bound will storm once the archway rouses. Crack their pitiable little skulls. Show no mercy.
Right, let's get our umbrella up because it is raining and we're getting wet. Quality. Right, now what's going to happen, it did say at the start of this realm, when we open this, beans are going to come for us. I don't know if we can go through straight away like we did on the first one, but we'll see. We're heading to forest again, we know that. So there's 3 biomes that I'm aware of. Desert, swamp and forest. What's this say now? Abeyance card. I haven't actually read this yet. Play this card to seek a realm of minimal danger suitable for the construction of an estate. Not even Nightingale's oldest magicians have been able to trace the origins of this card. The image imprinted upon the paper brings intense loneliness to mind. Okay, factions present, the company. There we go. Ah, so we got overview. I didn't actually realise we could click on this up here. So NPCs exchange. So we got Wilhelmina Sasse. Apex creatures not available. Potential creatures. So we've got a load of different creatures here. Okay, cool. Open portal. Weapon at the ready.
Remain vigilant while the realms align.
Yep. So we can't go through yet. We need to wait for the realms to align. And guess what's going to happen while we're getting wet and soggy? That's right. Buddies. Stop blocking these. Get some berries in there for our stamina. Can we go through yet? Nope. Can we go through now? Nope. Put my umbrella up, dry out a little bit. This one seems a little bit tougher. Oh, and there it's done. Excellent. Let's go through.
Your path forward is winding and full of terrors. Save your soul,
Nightingale.
survive the realms, and rebuild all that has been lost.
Alright. Continue journey. Charms are items that may be attached to clothing or offhand items to boost your realm walking abilities. Return to book.
Ah, we made it.
Yes, we
With
did.
the byways left behind, your beginnings have ended. I bid you welcome to the Faewilds in earnest. This realm has long been forgotten by the Fae, left in limbo, not unlike you. How fitting. And thus, here is yours to put down roots. But beware. In short time, darkness will descend, and with it, Stygian perils. Laying foundations will keep you intrepid, child of Earth. While you play carpenter, there are nooks in these surrounding wilds I must scrub for the knowledge I pledged.
Right, so we've now unlocked parties, as in like we can have a party. Let's have a little look at the map. And here's the... Interesting. It looks like the first one, but we was here on the first one and now we're... Although that looks a little bit slightly different shape, but very similar either way. Right, so I'm going to call it an end of an episode. What we will do, or what my plans are, sorry, for this week. Obviously, you're watching this today. It's going to be an episode of, or potentially an episode of Last Epoch, because that 1.0 is out now. I have recorded an episode, but I don't know whether I want to put that up because I may change my mind of the class I'm playing. But the only problem is I'm in work today. I'm in work for 4 nights, finish on Friday morning, and then I'm flying out to Amsterdam for 4 nights. So I'm actually going to be away for 8 nights from today, which means I'm not going to get the opportunity to do any recordings over those 8 days. So I've got this pre-recorded. We're going to have one in a couple of days' time, and then I'll probably, when I go to Amsterdam, actually just upload a couple of videos of me being in Amsterdam. Something slightly different, but either way, I said I'm going to call this an end of an episode. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. When we are back here on this, whether I do another recording in a short while, which I probably won't because it's currently 2:15 in the morning. What I will do is when I get back is we'll continue from here. So if you've enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you know when new videos come out. When I come back from Amsterdam, I've got a good few days off, 7 or 8 days off, or 6 or 7 nights off. What my plan will be is get a load of videos done, and I may, if I pluck up the courage, do a live stream, but we'll see. Anyway, stay safe. I will speak to you very soon. Goodbye.